to be cool. Okay, how to be cool? How to be cool? What's cool? What is... Oh, I know. Let me... Leather... jacket. Alright. That should be pretty cool. Let me set this down and let me... No. I don't like that one. Okay, so not that. Shoot, that was all the cool stuff I knew. I have one thing that might work. Dress like MJ.
Yeah.
What am I doing? This looks stupid. I don't know. I'm done. I'm not cool. Hey guys, it's Knife here, and I just got a quick question for you guys. Have you ever heard, does the name Michael Jackson ring a bell to you? If not, that's very okay. He was the composer for the Sonic 3 games. He made a lot of songs for that. And he was in a Pepsi commercial where he said we're the Pepsi generation, but that was actually in the 80s, so I'm not the Pepsi generation. And he also made another Pepsi commercial where his hair caught on fire. And I think he did some other music, but I'm not really too familiar with it. About a year after his death, it was the 2010s, so obviously a video game had to be made in his honor, and that game is Michael Jackson's Moonwalk. Michael Jackson The Experience is a rhythm/dance game developed by Triumph International and published by Ubisoft. It was a big hit on consoles due to the motion controls. I mean, come on, who doesn't want to dance like Michael Jackson? Due to the game's success, it was ported to just about every console imaginable. Those consoles are the Wii, the DS, the 3DS,
Sega Genesis,
the PSP,
Sega
the PS Vita,
Dolphin,
the PS3, the Xbox 360, iPhone,
SNES,
Mac OS X,
Lara Croft
and
Tomb
iPad 2.
Raider.
Frankly, I wouldn't be surprised if the game was ported to this video itself. So watch out for that, because that might happen. Luckily, this wasn't lazily ported out 50 times. Each game had their own differences, whether that be in the choreography or the music that's present, or even in the art style and the gameplay. And I think that's pretty cool, and I wish more games would do that. So the DS game is pretty close to a game called Elite Beat Agents, where you just have to tap the circle as the outer ring closes in on the beat. Stylistically, this game is definitely the most unique. It even has an actual rendition of what Michael Jackson actually looked like. Many people didn't know he was a cartoon. For those of you that didn't actually know that Michael Jackson is a cartoon, that's okay. He was born in The Simpsons, and that is how he got famous. Also, a fun fact about this game is that there are actual anti-piracy measures being taken. So if the game realizes it's not real or something, I don't actually know how anti-piracy works. But if that happens, then Vuvuzelas play. Probably heard those if you've ever been to a stadium game. I think. They sell in baseball stadiums. So, the gameplay for the 3DS is pretty standard. You have your very own Michael Jackson on the top screen in the costume for whatever song you're playing. And he's dancing and doing his own little thing as you are swiping the bottom screen in the corresponding shapes. It's pretty easy, pretty fun, a little time killer. Definitely enjoy it. Definitely one of the nice things about this is I'm kind of able to hear is more like underground stuff in these games, like stuff like outside of like Sonic 3, the Pepsi commercials, all that. So yeah, pretty cool, fun stuff. Depending on how on time you are, you're gonna get one of 3 scores. Those scores being okay, good, and perfect, with perfect giving you the most points. About halfway through each song, you get a freestyle time. And in that freestyle time, you can move any way that you want. but make sure you don't do the same way twice, because then you won't get points. There's also a cool level up system with these little statues, which you carve out by getting points at the end of each game. Each song has a list of challenges, and upon beating those challenges, you can win fun things like new costumes and effects. On to the next. I don't know how to transition this one. I would say the Wii one is probably my most favorite, and that's probably the sentiment of most people here. You really get to feel the exaggerated swagger of Michael Jackson in this one. The timing is ranked the same way as the last two entries, with the 3 scores being okay, good, and perfect. But now you can do little freestyles in between, little freestyle moves in between. And that'll give you some extra points. This game also has a duet mode with some songs like Remember the Time and The Girl Is Mine. And instead of just both players doing the same choreography at the same time, seeing who gets the higher score, the choreography is split. Now, the last feature of this game is the dance school. It's just a bunch of fun little videos giving you tips if you're a beginner dancer. But for the first time in its knife history, I am cutting to a video.
The doggone girl is mine.
Let's do this.
I love you more.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8.
Greetings, I'm Travis Payne.
Hi, I'm Maris from Paris.
Hi, my name is Brahim.
And welcome to
Michael Jackson.
The Experience.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got here.
Now, we're gonna show you some of your favorite moves.
So the Xbox 360 version and the PS3 version are pretty different. So I'm gonna just mostly talk about the 360 version, but just know that most of this really applies for both. And then at the end, I'll say all the version differences, or at least most of them. So with the Xbox 360 version, you, as opposed to using a Wii sensor bar and a Wii remote, are using the Xbox Kinect, which tracks your whole entire body and puts it front and center with you having some background dancers this time, as opposed to just mirroring Michael Jackson's moves on screen. The co-op this time is quite similar to the Wii, except you are able to play with up to 4 players now. There's also a new mode as well, that being Battle Mode, which takes 2 teams of 2 and pits them against each other, trying to get the highest score in a song. There are also a few songs which are sing only, where you have to use the Xbox wireless microphone as opposed to dancing. And finally, there's Master Performance Mode, which combines both singing and dancing for one crazy performance. Like I said, the PS3 version is pretty much the same, except there's a recording function this time, so you can record your performances and then share them to Facebook if you want, for some reason. So that's only about half of the ports. And now, due to a mixture of me not having access to the rest of the ports, and also me just not wanting to duplicate the script, because that's pretty much what it would be at this point, I'm just not gonna do the rest of them. So if you're dying to play the Michael Jackson experience on the PSP, go have fun. Yes. But yeah, that's it for me. It's a fun game. You guys like the joke where I acted like I didn't know who Michael Jackson was, even though still is, I'd say, like the most famous pop star ever to exist? Do you think that was funny? Let me know in the comments, because like I've said before, I seek your guys' validation, so just let me know. Just let me know in the comments, just say, that was really funny, I really like that. I think you're pretty smart for that one. I wouldn't have thought that one myself. I'm pretty stupid. So write that in the comments, and I'll feel pretty good about myself. But yeah, that's it. So I will, I know it's a short one, but I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.
So tonight, gotta leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Groove, let the madness and the music get to you. Life ain't so bad at all.